Eat the plort. There we go. Okay, we got a honey hunter. Okay, so he's kind of pissed off. Which is an issue. We might need... We're gonna need some bigger walls, otherwise we're gonna run into some problems real quick. And also maybe music. Okay, let's do high walls. There we go. Okay, that should help a fair bit. And we don't want to do anything more than that, because that'll overwrite the farm plots. So what do we do next? I guess, do we have any carrots? No. Well, hopefully they don't get over aggressive. Okay, and sleep until morning. So I don't care about pink slimes because combining them with any slime just gives it a 50 chance of dropping the crappy pink plort, right? Well, what it does instead actually is you get both plorts. That's why the big combos are worth it. Okay, we do need to figure out... Do I have some carrots? No. Oh, but I do have some... I don't have any cubes. Oh! We have heartbeats, though. Yeah. Okay, seeing as cube fruits are actually fairly common. Huh. Undo. Oh, remove crops. Okay. We're gonna toss that in. I think mint mango is better than Q berries. What? Son of a bitch. Sorry. It smacked away my Q berries. Yeah, so the hunters are a little bit more aggressive than I thought they were going to be. Well, that's okay. We'll be fine. Okay, so we're just gonna drop that. Hybrids drop 1 of each type when fed, 2 of each type if you feed them their favorite. Oh, the pink ones don't have favorites. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna... Generally, yeah, we did have a heartbeat plot. Good. I'm gonna generally stay away from pink slimes just because they're just not worth it. It just costs a bunch of time and money and whatever. Okay, so what's the objective of this game? Make money. Have fun. It's really relaxing. It's like Stardew Valley, but simpler. And cartoonier. Which is funny, because Stardew Valley is, I mean, Harvest Moony. You know, now that I think about it, didn't they... Yeah, they did actually release the Harvest Moon games. They did re-release them on PS4 lately. Could look into that at some point. Maybe. Okay, so do we want a plort collector? Tempting. Or a music box? Let's go plort collector. I'm a little bit afraid of going in here just because of how aggressive these guys are. Okay, so mint mango's going. Guess we got a couple more carrots that are grown before we go anywhere. Unfortunately, these guys are kind of ruining the markets on carrots and whatnot. Hopefully this will suck it all in. I wish it went a little bit faster. Okay, there we go. He went flying. Let's see, so what do we do next? We've got, I guess, actually, how many? Oh, Jesus. How many? There's like a 500 million roosters in here. Okay, let's go with that. We really don't need all those roosters, probably. Let's grab what food stuff we can as we go by. Obviously, there's some seriously diminishing returns on what we've been doing, to some degree. Because the tabby and the rock slimes prices are dropping pretty hard. But honestly, by the time those prices hit rock bottom, I'm just not going to care anymore. Alright, let's keep grabbing whatever chickens we can grab, and carrots. is I want to go feed that tabby slime. If we can finish him off, that'll make my life easier. Come to get the food just as I go by. Angry noises. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, more chickens, more chickens! Yeah, we might actually... This might be enough to explode that tabby slime. And that gets us another key. And seeing as we've got like a bunch of different doors that we haven't opened yet, hey, who knows? Maybe there's more behind there. Alright, we wanna keep grabbing. Never mind. I had to take a moment to itch my shoulder and all the chickens got eaten up in like one go. This world is merciless. Okay, there we go. Ow. Yeah, I'll need to increase my inventory capacity when I get the chance. Okay, come on, blow up, dude. Jeez, he is still going. Wow. Well, we could go get some more from my personal stash, or just come back at a later date. I've got a bunch of pogo fruit and carrots, so we can potentially just drop them off and make some more money. Let's see. Oh, more fruit. Ideally, I'd like to get it so we have a bunch of honey hunters in there, because that'll make me all the cash I need real fast. I guess I can hold on to the pink plort. There's not really a whole lot of use for it, but still. Oh yeah, I forgot the characters. The protagonist for this game is female. There's really not a whole lot of indication. It'd be neat if they actually had like some kind of plot. I don't even know what the plot would be. It'd actually be really nice if a little bit more of the game mechanics were centered around breeding them or something. Okay. Gotta say, the honey hunters are really adorable looking. So hopefully, that's enough. They're very aggressive in there. Yeah, hopefully we can get enough. I should actually see what plorts they've left for us. Hopefully we can get enough to get the music so they stop freaking out at me, because they don't seem happy. And, well, it's not a big... Oh, jeez. That's a payoff. I'll have to throw the hunter plort back in, just to make sure we don't lose it. It'd be bad if I chucked a rock or a tabby plort in. That'd ruin my day. Or at least ruin my farm. Temporarily, but still. Okay, so... So we could do inventory space. I guess I'll see what other upgrades we have. Oh, all we've got is the one that knocks enemies away. That's not exactly the most useful. Holy crap, that's a lot of money really quick. Yeah, I'd like to get the science upgrade. We just gotta get there. Okay, so they're not all there yet. They're getting there. A little bit more. It'd be neat if you could actually... Oh, dude. I'd actually really like it in this game if there's kind of like a functional stock market. It kind of looks like it, but there's no way to track it. Resources, yeah. Oh, plort market. No, it's just feed. Or certain plorts for days when the sale prices are high. It'd just be really nice if you could track it or something. You know, like an up and down and stuff like that. Anyway, let's get a music box for these guys. So hopefully they'll calm down a little bit more. There's a note in the description for hunters as to why your hybrids are mad. Oh, are they getting hungry? No idea. They are getting punchy though. Actually, let's yeah, we could get the auto feeder system and just load it up with nothing but mint mangoes. I believe that's the honey slime's favorite. Yeah, you can tell they're happy because they're all they're invisible, I think. I think that's how it works. Okay, let's make this go faster. Maximum meat. Wandering slimes. Don't care too much about that. Okay, and let's get the auto feeder. Okay, lastly, anything else around here? Pulse wave, heart container, tank? Nah, these are Well, actually, no. Tank booster's kind of useful, and not terribly expensive. These guys are doing perfectly fine. Do we get another... Do we get another farm? At least temporarily? We could. Let's get another little farm. We don't really need more, at least for a little while. I'll tear it up eventually. And probably figure out a better system, but still. Okay. How much time does he have in this game? Oh, I've played for 4 days in this iteration, and then I've played for a bunch more back when this game first came out. I think I have like 10 episodes. So I've played a decent amount. It's just most of my playtime was done well before this game was even close to this complete. And it's messing up my, not my perceptions, but it's messing with me just a little bit. What is this? Oh. A slime smacked into that. I was like, why is there this like weird pink rock thing? I was so confused. And I have my answer. Okay, not really much I can do around here. I was kind of hoping there would be a bunch of chickens that I could go for. It seems like they kind of tend to spawn in closer to the morning. Well, we could always rest today, come back. That might not be a bad move. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like it if this game actually had more of a building component. And maybe even to the point of building and automation. It would be really neat if you could combo things together. Like if you could feed a like a garden system into a slime system, so you get constant food. Oh shoot! Oh, hey, that worked. Hey, that could have been a problem. Okay, and yes, there's the slime lab. Yeah, I know I need to get the slime lab. I just need more money. And right now I'm trying to get a good infrastructure going. Well, I guess we could actually pick up a bunch of lava slimes if we wanted to. You know, that is actually one thing that I could do. Pink Boom might not be a bad idea, because that would be really easy to feed. Music in this game is great. Always has been. So I don't think I've been up here. Oh, dude, can you imagine a game with like a... Oh. Hello. Phew. Ever been up here? Where does this go? Oh, there's some treasure. Okay. Huh. Okay. Is there a reason for me to come through here? Doesn't really look like it. More treasure, but until I figure out how to, like, do stuff with treasure, it's kind of moot. Have I been through here before? No idea. No idea where I am. I'm just kind of screwing around. I might as well grab another honey slime while we're here. Oh no, this is all moot. Oh, jeez. This might be a bad thing entirely for people. I'm just gonna grab the Q-berries. Grab the extra plorts. Have I been up here? I think I've been up here. I have not been this direction, I think. Huh. A lot of exploration. Oh, this is all new. Though to some degree, I have no idea if there's actually anything over here. Bunch of boom hunter. Oh, geez. These suckers are gonna hate my guts. So we found the sanctuary of the things that hate me. A lot. Good. Anything particularly useful around here? No. But yeah, I was gonna try and say this, but like, imagine a game that kind of has like a Zelda or like Breath of the Wild gameplay, but you're more doing like farming nonsense. That'd be a thing of beauty. You guys are skulking up here, not wanting to get hunted. Well, I can understand your hesitation. Didn't work great for you. Oh, and that area went evil. This whole area is interesting. I love a map, though. Just to get around faster. Oh, shoot. Well, you've been knocked out. Oh, and we lost all of our items in our inventory, but that's okay. Hey, Power Core Mark II. Yeah, we need that anyway. Okay, and well, life is pretty good. We got it. That's a lot of mangoes. Holy crap, this is a lot of mangoes. I might not actually. Well, whatever. I guess I'll throw them into the auto feeder, and we'll just go from there. Probably the same thing with the heartbeats. Like, if I can kind of automate my money making, that might not be a bad move. Okay, is this the auto feeder? It is. Might as well load it up. Yeah, they don't look happy. Okay, there we go. Well, I think things will be a little bit more pleasant around here. Oh, shoot. Okay, so it does look like there's a certain limitation. Wow, they're already fed. Okay. So there's a certain limitation on when crops stop growing. Well, seeing as none of my things particularly like carrots, this works great. Okay. And life is good. Let's go make some money. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make that much. Oh, hey. There we go. That'll just make my life a little bit easier. Is it just saying 30? Beat him! Okay. I was curious why the auto feeder wasn't putting out. I wonder. Uh-oh. How'd you get out? Get back in there. That's scary. Yeah, if these guys start intermingling and like plort in each other's enclosures, we're kind of doomed, which would be bad. Does Wander have stealth cats? Hell yeah, I do. They look really cute. I really like them. Anyway, let's see. Is there a honey slime still in here? Have they all converted up? I don't think I actually want to fill any more slimes. Ow. Ooh, scary. Okay, I just want to make sure none of those get into the enclosure. If any of these guys go evil, we're in trouble. Be cool if you could actually have like 3 groups, but would be scary. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say I actually really wish you could combo plorts together. Like, you know, if you had a honey hunter, it would actually give you a honey hunter plort instead of giving you just both. And you'd actually have to like do different combos to do things. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's what the science update does. Ah, crap. I was just trying to get the ones on the ground. It did not feel like cooperating. That's for certain. Well, at least we're gonna end up with a fair amount of cash from this, which is good. I don't think it's enough to afford the lab yet, though. Oh, shoot. I've already crashed the market on honey plorts. Ah, that sucks. Let's see, have I ever played Spiral Knights? I actually did, quite a lot when I was younger. Back when it first came out, and it sucked. I played a crap ton of Spiral Knights. And I know this is made by... Is it the same guy, or just, like, one of the guys? Or something like that. But yeah, we actually started a series on it years ago. It never went on YouTube. But I did actually film it. It was fun. I just you know, I've never had the time to edit it all, and honestly, the problem is it was such a money sink past a certain point that it was just like, this isn't worth my time. Which sucked. Yeah, I like Spiral Knights a lot. Love the visual style, it was cool. Let's say I have enough money to get the lab. No, the lab's 10,000. I most definitely do not have enough money for the lab. I don't think this is... So it's made by the same people. Is it published? I always thought Spiral Knights was actually like a Sega thing. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I would totally do a series on, I would do a series on Spiral Knights if they got rid of the grind. Obviously, like, that's kind of hard to do. But, you know, if it's suddenly, if they suddenly were just like, yep, you can just obtain all resources without, like, having to spend money on them or anything like that. Because there was, like, it was like some kind of weird upgrade system that required in-game cash or, like, or, well, not, like, it required real money, or, it required, like, an absurd amount of time invested, which was not pleasant. And I'd be totally down for covering that game again. Or properly, to the end. But I don't have time for it. The lab's only 1,000? I'm pretty sure that's false. Yeah, it's 10,000. Yeah, it's 10,000 for the lab. You're very wrong. Luckily, we should be getting a fair amount of money soon. Assuming these guys actually eat. I guess we could go out and just, like, do some errands. Or, actually, I could just sleep till morning. Let's just do that. Let's take the really lazy route here. Because, yeah, I've already seen every combination. Well, no. There's a couple of slime combos we haven't seen before. Okay, yeah, so let's sleep until morning and let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll have some more stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm punishing the stock market right now. Yeah, so that's Hunter. Actually, looks like prices are down across the board. Oof. Oh, air drive. That's useful. Also, holy crap. Yeah, so this is gonna tank the economy some more. But once we get past this initial, financial thing, I don't have a whole lot of use for money, so we can let the prices go back up. Do we know if silos can hold plorts? Because if I can, if I can actually put, like, some silos down that hold, like, a stupid amount of plorts, then I am super down. Okay, still a fair amount left. So do we know if these, like, mossy things are even in the game yet? Because, okay, so we've seen hunters. We don't know about ice. We don't know about whatever this, like, checker thing is, and we don't know about the moss. Okay, silos can hold anything, including chickens. That's kind of messed up, dude. So are these guys actually producing eggs? I guess what we could do is, I'm just gonna invest a little bit of money. Oh. And maybe it'll, maybe it'll pay off a little bit here. I wouldn't mind getting some more, chickens. Because we gotta feed the, we gotta feed that tabby slime. There we go. Oh, lab is mostly for placeables in the world. Oh, okay. Well, that is useful. Oh! Boy. This is problematic amounts of plorts, which is actually perfect for what I'm going for. Should probably actually go back to filling the auto feeder properly instead of... Let's just do it individually. Okay, there we go. I should go back to filling the auto feeder instead of just like cramming it in there, but seeing as fruits... Oh. I guess we might as well suck them all up. I always forget the trees go away after a certain point. Kinda wish they wouldn't unless you like manually took them out. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I'll just throw it in there. Okay, and will this be enough? Unfortunately, since the price is kind of tanked, we don't make as much money from these guys. We made a killing originally. Ah, we're so close. We made a killing originally, but now the price is just like, it's butts. It's butts, and I will not reject that. At some point, I'll get a little bit more diversity. Oh, it sucked up more. Or something, I have no idea. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention to the count. Okay, moss are in a different area. Okay, because yeah, the last time I was playing, they were in the files, but moss slimes weren't around. Well, I will have to go on the hunt for some moss slimes. I know gold slimes were in the game, but they were stupid rare. And not really worth looking for. Okay, so yeah, all plorts on the board are in the game. Good! Because I don't think that was the case last time. Okay, so let's just polish off what we got. And hopefully this will be enough money that we don't have to worry about anything for a while. I'll probably just collect plorts indefinitely until they like max out and then we just dump them when the prices go back up. Because it's a lot wiser than just dumping. Which is what I've been doing. And it's a bad system. Okay, yeah. 12,000 plorts. That should be more than enough for what we're doing here. Let's purchase the lab. Okay, you unlock the lab, a special ranch expansion that allows you to create gadgets using slime science. Head to the barn and get started. Hello. All the equipment you need to begin crafting gadgets using slime science. Gadgets include useful utilities to aid in exploring, defensive turrets, decorations, and more. Alright, let's take a look at this. So, pumps. Siphon underground resources. Resources from wild bees. Okay. Pink warp depot. Oh, resources between 2 points. A med station, a hydro turret. Slime ball hoop. Funny. Slime stage, pink slime. Okay. So, siphon underground resources and wild bees. Do they even have those in-game? Okay, so we can refine plorts. What does refinement do? And drill. Okay, extractors. Extractors are for a special class of slime science gadgets that are essential for building all other types of gadgets. Extractors include drills, pumps, and apiaries. Once placed on a build site, an extractor will begin working, collecting resources from the environment over time. Once it's full of resources, an extractor can be emptied. The best extractors can repeat this cycle multiple times before they finally break down. Each extractor can find resources if used in the correct zone. Pumps can find a special resource in the dry reef, drills in the indigo quarry, and apiaries in the moss blanket. Okay. Warp Tech is a class of slime science gadgets that allows you to harness the power of instantaneous travel. It includes teleporters that you can use to create shortcuts, as well as gadgets that allow you to transport items. Okay. And utilities. Yeah, so that's just useful for managing the ranch. Okay. So these are just blueprints. Okay. Let's pick up the pink teleporter, I think. Because we can get the novice pump and apiary. Do we even know what these resources are used for? used for? I kind of wish I knew. Okay, but yeah, so if I want to make warp tech, pink teleporter, we need deep brine, hexacomb, strange diamond. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need every extractor. Which means we're gonna need a lot of things here. Oof. I'll pick up all the blueprints. And we're probably gonna need to just start throwing things in here. So we need rock ports, tabby ports, bloom ports. Okay, so effectively what this means is I need to expand my base. I need to get one of every type of slimes, or at least a combo therein. Ooh, where does this go? What are these? Just random crates. Oh, that probably brings me back to the cave. Okay, but yeah, so this is gonna take some time. Okay, good. We've got a goal, as opposed to just make money fruitlessly. Obviously, though, we are going to need more money. At the very least, I need to open up the grotto, which requires 2,000. That's gonna be pricey.